This session is called What to Expect from this course. And in this introductory video, I wanted to cover what you're going to expect from all the upcoming sessions and how you can put it to work to start seeing your search engine rankings and traffic increase. So I'm sure you know that search engine optimization is a very important aspect of online marketing. Google is currently getting over 3 billion searches every single day. So if you're not visible in any of those searches, you're missing out on a massive amount of potential visitors and potential business. So real quick, I'd like to give you an overview of what we're going to be covering in this course and what it can do for you. So the first thing that we're going to cover is the foundation. We need to get some foundational knowledge about how search engines can crawl, index, and rank content. We're going to be learning mostly about how search engines operate, as well as some marketing and some local SEO info. But really, we just want to make sure that we're on the same page and we know enough about the ins and outs of how search engines are going to work, how they're going to find you, how they're going to look at your content, and what they're going to do with it once they've found it. The next section is going to be all about research. And this is incredibly important because we need to do research to know what your audience is searching for. By knowing what your audience is searching for, you have a lot of leverage because you can now know what content to create for them. This allows you to stop guessing. You don't have to think, oh, what should I blog about? We can simply do some keyword research, find what your audience wants, and then simply create content for them. So research is a great tool and something that you're going to be doing very early on. So next up is technical SEO, and we need to build a clean site that's easy for Google to find and index. Because we are operating online and everything's run by computers, there are a lot of technical things. Luckily, there's a lot of tools and plugins and things that make this job relatively easy, but we do need to cover the technical aspects of SEO to make sure that your content is easily found, easily read, and easily understood by Google. So next up is on-page optimization, and this is all about creating relevant, great content that Google and your readers will love. This is also, of course, about getting the keywords in your content and making sure you have optimized headlines and body copy, image alt text, all that stuff to make sure your content is not only high quality, but very relevant for the particular keywords that you're targeting. So on-page optimization is all about content creation based on what you learned in the research phase. So after you've created your relevant content, you're going to be learning about off-page optimization. And what this means is you're going to be boosting your link authority so that you can drive your rankings up to the top. So being relevant, of course, is very important, but you need to have authority for a particular keyword. This is actually what is going to determine where you're placed in the rankings. So for example, if you have a relevant article, you might end up on page 10 because you have very low authority. Now to build your authority, you're going to be building links, being active in social media, things like that. So you're going to learn all about that in the section on off-page optimization. Next up is measurement and conversion optimization. So you're going to be doing a lot of work to rank well in search engines. So you're going to want to make sure that all this work isn't going to waste. You're going to be measuring the performance of your keywords and not just rankings, but the traffic that you're getting and whether or not that traffic is converting. Of course, you don't want to be spending all this time on getting a really high ranking just to find out that it drives a bunch of useless traffic that doesn't convert, doesn't subscribe, things like that. So you're going to want to measure and optimize everything that you're doing so that you're focusing your efforts on what's really driving business and not just traffic. So you're also going to be learning a little bit about paid search. Now, SEO typically covers organic rankings, meaning you're not paying for keywords, but PPC or pay-per-click is very important for SEO. There's a lot of different reasons why PPC can help you with your SEO efforts. Everything from using PPC to test keywords before you do all the work to do SEO, from having branding-based keywords bidded for so that when people search for your brand, you're showing up in both the paid and organic ads. So you're going to learn all about this in our section on paid search. And in conclusion, you're going to have the knowledge to build a very high traffic website or blog with everything that you're going to be learning in this course.